Hello everybody and welcome back to the video on my YouTube channel. I'm Nickens and we are celebrating Christmas and the holidays together with EXO in the upcoming 4 days. We are going to be checking out all 4 winter special albums EXO has released over the years, starting with their first winter special album back from December 9th, 2013, Miracles in December. And yeah, last Sunday we did the catching up on EXO Whole V Miss Edition, so Holidays Winter Christmas Edition, where we checked out all the title tracks for those winter special albums. And now, like mentioned, for the upcoming days, for the holiday days, we're going to be diving into all these winter special albums. First one being, like mentioned, Miracles in December, where we had Miracles in December as title track, a gorgeous ballad including the 3 main vocalists Chen, Dio, and Bacon. And now we are diving, like mentioned, into the 4 B-sides, which are Christmas Day, The Star, My Turn to Cry, and First Snow. And funnily enough, this is a bit different like it was for the first album, which I've actually not yet fully checked out. Like, only the 3 music video songs of that. There's still 3 B-sides for them, which I may check out down the road. But there was, like mentioned, where we had like 12 members, so we had 1 Chinese half, 1 Korean half, and then they released these that way. Here also is a Korean version of that album and a Chinese version, but it's not that EXO-K is doing all the Korean ones and EXO-M all the Chinese ones. Nope, here's actually a bit mixed around. Therefore, we have for the first lineup Xiaomin, Luhan, Suho, Lei, Bacon, Chen, and Dio for this lineup, but then later on still a bit more mixed around. Quite interesting, because I mentioned it kind of somewhat defeats the whole purpose of what they originally wanted to do, but I'm not really complaining about it. I'd say let's stop the talking, let's start reacting. It's Christmas today here already, Christmas Eve probably for some other people, and that was the final time basically for me to really get into the Christmas spirit for these type of songs, because once we're back in January, I will be glad when the Christmas songs are gone. Let's say it like that. When you hear that every single day at work, oh whatever, Christmas Day. Perfect time to react to this. It's Christmas Eve today. We will be celebrating later on. So yeah, EXO, Christmas Day, Korean version. Let's check it out. What am I expecting from this? Only full-on Christmas songs? Very dreamy opening sounds. Very slow but great drums and claps. Dio into Bacon. I mean, what better opening could you do? Followed by Chen. Soft guitar. Sounding beautiful. Oh. Yep. How better could you open? We're getting another trio song later on too. Excited for that. Oh. The way more elements get added in is really, really cool. Harmonizing group choruses. Oh, this chorus is gorgeous. EXO group harmonizing is just... slight jazz elements here. Is this my first time listening to Luha? I think so, because otherwise I'd only rank to EXO-K. I wonder what most of the members that left are up to nowadays. But this is such a smooth, groovy sound. It's so slow, it's so atmospheric, perfect for the season. And I can just again say, we had it yesterday for twice. The type of song you can play to anybody. I could play later on to my German family and I don't think they would complain, because it's just a perfect Christmas sound. Heavenly. And then the second part here, we got the groove, we got the background humming. I mentioned the very slow drums and claps are also very calming. We had very long verses, so I guess we're skipping the bridge now? Yeah, I think so. That's okay to me because the verses were very long. But these little jazzy sounds really add a lot.
You're just like Christmas Day.
Heavenly! Heavenly. And like I mentioned in between, I talked about it yesterday for my Catching Up on Twice Whole Women's Edition, where we also checked out their holiday-related releases. This is the type of song that will work anywhere. Doesn't matter if it's Korean, Chinese, or whatnot. I think this would be the type of song that if I would decide to play this later down, when we eat dinner with the family, I don't think anybody would be like, oh, what is that? Or like, well, you know, because sadly, there still is this very typical stance against K-pop or just Asian music in general, where they like hear the language and they're like, nah, I don't like that or whatnot, because many people still have this very cutesy, bubblegummy type of sound in their mind when they hear the word K-pop. But this, in my opinion, is an absolute perfect Christmas song. It totally captures the spirit, the sound, the energy, because Miracles in December was, like mentioned, definitely a full-on ballad. This is a very chill, groovy ballad with these little jazz elements sprinkled in there as well. I liked how we really have this very slow and calming rhythm for the drum and the claps, while we then add more and more into this with the soft guitar coming in, and then the violins, and then this gorgeous group chorus. You're just like Christmas Day. You're just like, it sounds wonderful. You know, EXO is a absolute vocalist group. You know, many people always continue to write that down below too, that yeah, EXO is one of the most well-known groups for the vocals, and then it's obviously clear that when we go for a full-on group harmonizing chorus, that it can only be sounding incredible, and that was exactly the case here. EXO's Christmas Day, perfect Christmas song. Like mentioned, if I play this later down there, I don't think anybody would complain and be like, K-pop, what? They would enjoy that, because this is such a perfect Christmas sound, a perfect Christmas song, gorgeous vocals from everybody involved. Had a lot of fun with it. Great way to continue the album with after Miracles in December. And we're moving on to The Star, which now sadly yes, because let's not forget, this was 2013. The fact that I even have lyric videos here available now is a wonder, or like a Christmas miracle. Like, I actually saw that there were lyric videos from very back then, from 2014 or so, but these were like not the way we're used to, so this will definitely be a bit easier. But here we now have 6 members, and it's not the 6 EXO-K members. Instead, we have Suho, we have Chris, we have Bacon, we have Chanyeol, Dio, Kai, and Shuhoon. Wait, actually? Okay, here it says 7 for me, but I only see 6 there. Oh, not sure what that's about, but I guess we'll see in a moment. Let's dive into it. EXO, The Star, the 3rd song on the album, the 2nd overall. Actually, am I wrong, maybe? Did I read wrong? No. Should look fine, right? I know, maybe they left a member out or so, because I actually did hear that one of the members that left had like some controversy around him. I have no idea, I'm not sure about that, but whatever. EXO, The Star. We have no names, sadly. Actually, before we do that, wait, that's Bacon, that's Dio, that's Kai. Goodness, I do gotta say though, like, I obviously, when making all the, you know, the background stuff and whatnot, obviously went for teaser photos and whatnot. I don't know what it is about these teaser photos, but they look like, I mean, just look at my Bacon right there. He's like, I'm getting paid for this, please make it stop. I don't know, it's a bit, I don't know, they look a bit weird in the sense of, you know, it looks too staged in my opinion, but I think it was just different back then. I mean, Dio also looks like it's kind of cute, but also a bit weird in my opinion. But whatever. Okay, but I guess it was Suho. I guess that's Shihoon. That's Chanyu and that's Suho, right? Like I know these three, but whatever. Let's go to this. EXO the song. Come on. That sounds very un-Christmas like. Whoa! Oh! I'm guessing that's Chanyeol, our main rapper. Oh, that's an interesting sound. I did not expect it for the Christmas album or winter album. Ooh, very steady pace in the beats. Chanyeol Kai flow into bacon vocals. The audio is a bit quiet, but turn up a bit. Everyone looking at you, who's the brightest star? Oh, that is an... Oh. I did not expect such fast-paced bass and drum set. Such a switch up in the mood. There's still something very chill about it, but obviously there's way more tempo in it. Kai's voice back then though. This EDM stuff there is pretty fun. Ooh, this synth sound there is so interesting. Background vocals. Oh, but then Dio's chorus bits here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is fun. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Oh. Oh, is it? I can't just sing the voice right now. Ooh.
Hey girl, you know how to play. I know how to play.
And you know, he went out back to way more chill and calmer synth sounds for the second half of the bridge. Whoa, this song is so filled. Kyo's chorus part is so good though. He sounds incredible. Da 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 da. Gentlemen. Whoever has the red color here really only had the two lines there at the end. But about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Okay, definitely gotta check for the lyrics here. Okay, this song is wild in some way to me. Because it just feels so freaking... I wouldn't say out of place, but like I would have definitely not seen it coming. Oh, it's actually only... No, actually 6. Okay, then one thing was definitely wrong here. Okay, then I was just wrong. Who's not included? Suho was not included. Okay, then I messed that up. With Chris, Bacon, Chanyu, Dio, Kai, and Shion actually in this. So who was who? Who did what? Like mentioned. Oh, these lyrics online too. Wait, Yellow? Okay, Shihyun only had these very little lines there at the end. Yeah, and Chanyeol did a lot of rapping in between. Okay. But who was Chris? Chris was the second? No. It was Bacon. I have no idea, honestly. It's like mentioned, we didn't have names for this one, unfortunately. Like, I wasn't able to find a lyric video where we had names on it too, because like mentioned, it's that freaking old. The fact that there are lyric videos for these songs is actually a blessing, because otherwise I would have had to, you know, just react to the audio. Oh, whatever. Let's not focus too much on lyrics and line distribution, because this song definitely requires talking in general, because it was very different and very unexpected for a winter album, because it doesn't really feel like a Christmas holiday song, like maybe when you then go for the metaphor with the "You're the shining star" in the lyrics, but this is definitely a song that I could have totally seen on a different album, just as a different B-side, because there's something still very dreamy and chill about it in some of its parts with the synth, but otherwise the synth goes like Jesus, really, I wouldn't say in a weird way, but just very, you know, not really experimental either, but it definitely isn't full-on Christmas song like the previous two songs, you know? When I hear the previous two songs, Christmas holiday, perfect for that. This is definitely the type of sound that I could have seen in a different release as well. Not saying it doesn't fit here, because it's actually fun, you know? The Dio chorus is a lot of fun. I love the way Chanyeol had a lot of rapping in this. You know, this was a great switch up, I'd say, for the album, because after, like, mentioned Miracles in December as a full-on ballad, and then now Christmas is a more chill, lean back type of song, the Star now comes in as a more flow-based song, still with a lot of great vocals included, with a very catchy chorus as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that's very catchy. But the sound itself is very, very different and really distincts itself very, very hard from the other two songs thus far. Lots of synth going on, a lot of tempo this time as well. The sound is way more layered, a bit more heaviness in the sound included, even though, like mentioned, it isn't punching or anything, but definitely a very different dynamic and switch up in the pacing compared to the previous two songs. And I think it's enjoyable. Like mentioned, isn't really full on winter theme or whatnot, but as a in-between breather, basically, or just as a middle song of the album, works totally fine to me. EXO the Star, that was a lot of fun. Great flow included, enjoyed that. We move on to song number 4 of the album, which is the next trio song of Bacon, Dio, and Shen, My Turn to Cry. Like mentioned, Miracles in December was already led by them, which was gorgeous, so now let's lean back and enjoy this vocal trio yet again. EXO, let's go. Guitar. Song went straight into it, no intro or anything. Do we have two guitars going on? No drums or bass yet. Ooh, interesting vocal mixing. The way they used to register here. Huh? Also, definitely feels like a not so Christmas, but just generally great song. Very calm and bright register for this one. A lot of these bright sounds sprinkled in. Bringing the rhythm nonetheless. It's a very interesting sound combination, which I get to in a moment. Take that short breather moment to then dive back into it. This soft guitar, but it feels like the entire time like we have two going on. Don't. Oh. It's not being shown here, but we're getting some harmony moments here. Theo and Bacon doing the harmony bits, and Chen just throwing in some words there. I see. Oh. We transition the soft Bacon high note into the harmonizing chorus. It's beautiful. Always bringing it in this bell sound there. Oh. Gorgeous vocal right there. There's so many vocal layers here. There's so much humming and slight, tiny background vocals and whispers. They didn't just once again make a 4-minute song and make it feel like 3. It's, oh, it always happens with these type of songs where I'm like, no way was it 4 minutes? How? How was it 4 minutes? No way it was 4 minutes. But either way, first thing I can straight away say is that this, just like the Star, feels like a song you could hear on, or you could put on any different album, which I do not criticize, because like, no, why would I? But like mentioned, after the first 2 songs were very, very Christmas holiday, the other 2 songs now definitely feel a bit more, you know, outside of just that bit, because let's be honest, I think it would be a bit too one-dimensional if we really do 5 Christmas songs or so. Like mentioned, I'm hearing Christmas songs every day for hours over the month, so I'm definitely appreciating this. It's definitely refreshing to not just say, okay, we're doing a winter special, we do just 5 Christmas songs, now we do some variety as well. And My Turn to Cry is definitely a, when we now, as example, compare it to Miracles in December, which is on the same album and the title track, definitely way more lean back and calm into both the tone and the delivery, because here the vocal pattern, the vocal layers, and the way they delivered in general was way more brighter and way more, I wouldn't say tinier in the voice, but like generally way more whispering and way more normal. You know, they didn't really put in the power there or try too much to, you know, deliver it really in strength, but rather in a more, you know, calm way. And it obviously works very well with the guitar, which I actually think they layered doubled. Like, there weren't 2 different guitars going on, but I feel like they like had the main guitar sound and then took the same one and layered it a bit, not delayed, but in a different way over it. It definitely feels like it to me. Either way, the tempo of the song, we jump straight into, we barely have any break moments in between. It's 4 minutes of beautiful vocals all the way through. And what I really like here, especially in combination with, like mentioned, this more calmer vocal delivery, is the fact that we had lots of harmonies and lots of moments where we like continue the group harmonies, well then another member takes the center stage, you know, like where you go for the Bacon high note, or like what means little high note, you know, just like long range vocal right there, because they really don't spike hard, you know. I always mention like the graph or the line of the song remains more like that rather than, you know, big spikes in between or anything. There wasn't any big powerful moment here. This definitely wasn't a powerful, epic, flourishing type of ballad. It was simply more of a calm, laid back ballad, and that definitely fit for that then. And yeah, Harmonies were wonderful. Many, once again, little background vocals and whispers and hummings and whatnot that you may miss without headphones. That always make it very rewarding to listen to on headphones. And yeah, like mentioned, this vocal trio is maybe the best vocal trio in K-pop. Beyond gender and whatnot. And I'm getting the stage here yet again after, like mentioned, they already did it for for Americans in December. Is obviously a great addition to the album. Like mentioned, 2 very Christmas heavy songs for the first 2, then a very flow heavy one, and just generally a bit more groovy one for the third, and now a very lean back guitar string driven ballad with great vocal picture. Like mentioned, not too powerful, it's very calm and a normal state basically. I really enjoyed that. EXO My Turn to Cry. Lyrics were good too. Read them a bit as well. Generally, EXO songs always have a bit of more deeper meaning behind them. Like, they aren't any, like, no lyrical masterpieces or anything, at least from what I've seen thus far. But they care. Or like, the lyrics aren't just thrown in there, You can actually read them without being like, what are we trying to be saying? Either way. What's the 4th song of the album? We're now moving on to the last song, and for this one, now that we like mentioned the Korean version, we are now checking out First Snow with EXO-K, so the 6 Korean members. Let's wrap this album up. And we I once again gotta say, look at Bacon's smile here. That is like, if there was a smile that says I'm doing this against my will, it's this one. It's just, I don't know. It's a bit too over the top. Like, I get the Christmas spirit and like the elf theme and whatnot, but it's like a bit too, like, either he himself tried too hard or they were like try too hard. It's a bit funny, like mentioned, but whatever. The First Snow by EXO/EXO-K. Let's wrap up their first winter special album. Let's go. Oh, we hear the Christmas bell, as I like to call it. Like the, Playful beats. I like the tempo. Hi. With so many harmonies. Definitely now a way more Christmas theme to wrap things up. Can already say, similar to Christmas Day, I can play this later and nobody would complain. Daniel's voice. Something so deep, even in his casual talking voice. What I like about this is, like mentioned, that it's just great tempo. The pacing is really good. Love to switch up between harmonies into one member, harmony into one member. Lovely. Continuing immediately into the bridge, keeping the pacing. Ah, the synth now, just notice it. lovely melody. I love the switch up between harmonies and one member a lot. Now even with additional, now it's 2 members instead of just 1. Oh, the background vocals. EXO, The First Snow. After, like mentioned, the third and fourth song of the album definitely went more into a approach away from the Christmas holiday sound, where you could put these songs into different albums too. The First Snow now once again goes fully back into the Christmas sound, fully back into the winter special album theme and topic, and obviously delivers in that way. I've mentioned it before, these are obviously the type of songs that I wouldn't listen to throughout the year or whatnot. You know, these would be the type of songs that you put into your Christmas playlist and then play them during the month of December. Even though, like mentioned, I had to hear that type of music all freaking day for an entire month. I'm glad it would be gone for now and I will get back to more noble radio. But either way, I obviously can say that these are the type of songs, you know, just like neither Christmas Day nor this is obviously something totally one of a kind or anything. We've heard these type of songs, you know, it's just, there's so many Christmas songs out there nowadays. I think it's impossible to really do a full-on new Christmas sound. I think the most newest Christmas sound I recently heard was Christmas hip-hop. Maybe we'll be getting that later down the road as well. Would love to see Channel in that environment and Kai. But yeah, The First Snow obviously still, nonetheless, a perfect Christmas song, a perfect holiday song, just like Christmas Day. The type of song that I could easily play later down during family dinner and nobody would complain. Because it's just a on-point, perfect Christmas song. And what I like mentioned, laughed a lot in this is the way the chorus was sung. Where we go from harmonies of everyone to one group member, or other way around. First one group member, entire group harmonizes. One group member, entire group harmonizes. Lovely dynamic in that chorus, and it's a also very full song in my opinion, because one difference that this has to Christmas Day is obviously its pacing. Christmas Day was a very slow Christmas ballad. The First Snow is definitely a bit more poppier. The pacing is really, really good. Like, it's very on point, you know, it's not too slow, but also not too fast or anything. It still gives you these very calming and relaxing, lean back from left to right and type of feelings, and just is a lot of fun due to that, due to its good bass and drums, and due to its good tempo and BPM, makes for just a really enjoyable sound that you can really vibe to. Because like mentioned, these ballads and whatnot, that's the type of sound you just lean back to and take in and soak in. This is the type of Christmas sound you take your family into your arm and you're like, na 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 na. You know, we really, really go alongside with it because the pacing is just allowing you to. And obviously, vocals of everybody were awesome. Once again, a lot of harmonies where we get several background notes and vocals and everything. Channel's voice came in really good. Kai sounded great too. Suho too. Actually, do notice something. Shion only had only 2-3 lines or so. Sometimes line distributions can always be a bit iffy even back then, but shouldn't be too big of a problem for now. EXO, The First Snow, after the first two songs were very Christmas heavy and the following two were more normal, we now got back into a full-on Christmas song to wrap up EXO's first winter special album, Miracles in December. And yeah, like mentioned, it's a on-point album for this time of the year. 3 of those songs especially are very holiday heavy. I'd consider The Star and My Turn to Cry definitely songs you can listen to at any time of the year. This, like mentioned, definitely the type of sound that you will probably majority listen during December. Maybe it's the type of sound you will still enjoy in January, February or so when it's still cold outside, you know. Obviously the Christmas and holiday season fits the cold times in general, but I think as soon as spring and summer kicks in, then it would be the type of sound that I would probably not listen to that much, but it does not take away from the fact that I can appreciate and enjoy these type of songs, at least for now, a lot. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this album. I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, have a like down below to show me that you did. What are your thoughts on EXO's first winter special album, Miracles in December? Tell me all thoughts about it down below in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to help me, and if you want to support me, you can gladly leave this up as well, or support me in general. Talking, I just And if you want to support me, then you can gladly sub as well, or support on Patreon. It would help me a lot. Yeah, like mentioned in the intro already, we will be doing the other winter special albums as well. The next one coming tomorrow. That will be For Life. Then I think after, no, Sing For You. Sing For You is a second special winter album. So look forward to that tomorrow. Then on Sunday we'll be doing the third one, on Monday the fourth one. So look forward to 3 more EXO album reactions coming your way in the upcoming time. Like mentioned, Dio's album reaction is still undergoing the dispute. So maybe I will be able to upload it after the dispute run out. And then it will just be available to do that or whatnot. The album reaction video is still coming. It's all already recorded, just looking for the copyright. So look forward to that. Look forward to a lot of other great K-pop content. Yeah, so whatever content you may be interested in, for whatever content you may be interested in for, obviously you can get it on this channel. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. Have a great time. Have a great Friday. Have a great Christmas. Have great holidays with your family. And see you again over the weekend with more EXO winter special albums. Thanks for watching.